Samsung's just announced the latest version of its biggest, most expensive phone in the Galaxy Note 9. Problem is, there's already an ultra-premium $1,000 plus phone on the market, the iPhone X. We wonder what it has to say about Samsung's latest. While we sort things out between the two, we figured we'd give you an in-depth first look at this matchup. Design differences between the two are pretty stark. Although the Note 9 towers over the iPhone, it doesn't completely dwarf it, but the Note 9's display is more than a half-inch larger, measuring in at 6.4 inches versus the iPhone X's 5.8. Of course, the next most prominent difference is the notch. The Note 9 continues its design trend of super slim bezels and no notches, while the iPhone X's optic-filled screen interruption now makes it look more plain as notchless devices become the minority, and the Note 9 continues to be refined aesthetically. In terms of screen technology though, the iPhone X's OLED display compares well against the Note 9's AMOLED display. They are, after all, made by the same manufacturer in Samsung. The Note may appear a bit more punched up and vibrant, especially with the True Tone feature enabled on the Apple device, but both have exceptional screens with great color accuracy. The iPhone X may display slightly more accurate hues compared to the Note 9's deep, popping colors, at least in their default screen modes. Both devices feel good in the hand due to their rounded sides, but naturally, the iPhone X, with its smaller size and perfectly rounded edges, has a more manageable and natural feeling in one-handed use. Both are substantial devices in terms of weight, weighing in at 6.14 ounces on the iPhone X and about 7 ounces on the Note 9. The Android versus iOS debate is as old as time, but these days the differences in speed and fluidity for day-to-day use are pretty negligible. Instead, the differences are now more related to the peripheral experiences, and in this instance, this of course means the S Pen. Coming with a writing utensil that doubles as a remote control for your device is an evolution Apple has yet to match, even with the iPad lineup. Pair this with Samsung DeX capability, now available via only an HDMI cable, and it's clear that extensibility and built-in accessory power is a strength for which the iPhone X has no counter. Day-to-day performance will be fairly even it seems, but benchmarks may show a slightly different story. With either 6 or 8 gigs of RAM and the Snapdragon 845 or Exynos 9810 in the Note 9, preliminary testing performs well against the iPhone X's A11 Bionic Silicon, but deeper testing will of course be necessary. The cameras on these two devices stack up pretty evenly. Both utilize optically stabilized dual 12-megapixel cameras, but the Note 9's secondary shooter uses a wide-angle lens as opposed to the iPhone X's telephoto. Both are highly capable setups on paper, and we'll of course have a more in-depth comparison of these cameras, but early comparisons have some promising results. The Note 9 does offer more software tools for tweaking though, as well as scene recognition and flaw detection, features not yet available on the X. These are two tough phones to be stuck between, but we think the choices are pretty clear. The Galaxy Note is, by nature, a more versatile device, and Samsung has only expanded the Note's versatility in the Note 9. These devices may be priced similarly, but if you want the best phablet experience around, the Note 9 might just take the crown. I'm Corey Gaskin with PhoneArena, thanks for watching, and be sure to stay tuned to PhoneArena.com for more content like this and our full review.